Basketball fans, buckle up. The NBA is known for its incredible athleticism, jaw-dropping plays, and intense rivalries. But today we're diving into the moments that had us saying, "What just happened?" From wild bloopers to bizarre rule violations, here are the 20 most ridiculous moments in NBA history. You won't believe number one, so stick around. All right, kicking things off at number 20. The Big Diesel was no stranger to destruction. But when Shaquille O'Neal brought down the entire backboard in a 1993 game, it was absolute chaos. Glass everywhere, the crowd going nuts, and players just standing there like, well, what do we do now? Fun fact, the NBA had to reinforce all their backboards after that incident. Classic Shaq. At number 19, we've got Nick Van Exel. Remember when he straight up walked off the court mid-free throw in frustration? Imagine that happening in today's social media era. Memes for days. Coming in at 18 is one of the most meme-worthy moments in recent history. Game 1 of the 2018 Finals. J.R. Smith grabs the rebound, but instead of shooting, he dribbles out the clock. LeBron's reaction says it all. JR's explanation? "I thought we were ahead." Come on, man. Quick poll. Which moment was worse? JR's finals blunder or Chris Webber's infamous timeout call? Comment your pick below. Robin Lopez deserves an award for his ongoing beef with NBA mascots. Whether it's wrestling Benny the Bull or squaring up against the Raptor, it's comedy gold every time. You've got to respect his commitment to the bit. Number 16 is pure trolling at its finest. Pacers Lance Stevenson blowing in LeBron's ear during the 2014 playoffs. Even LeBron couldn't help but laugh. That moment is a meme legend. At number 15, we've got the game where the shot clock decided to, well, not work. For 15 minutes, the refs and arena staff were scrambling to fix it, while players were doing layup drills. Fans started chanting, "We want basketball." Ridiculous. Here's a head-scratcher. James Harden dunked so hard that the ball went through the net and back out. Refs called it a miss, but the Rockets challenged it. It still counted as 2 points in the end. The confusion? Unreal. Number 13. Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamental, ejected for laughing. Yes, really. Referee Joey Crawford took offense to Duncan chuckling on the bench and tossed him. That's some thin skin, Joey. DeAndre Jordan's airball free throw at number 12 was so bad, it looked like a pass to the crowd. Even his teammates were cracking up. Remember when Chris Webber called a timeout Michigan didn't have? Well, he wasn't the only one. The NBA has its fair share of phantom timeout calls too. Now we're getting into the top 10. These moments are the cream of the ridiculous crop. At 10, we've got the rarest of rare plays. The ball gets stuck between the rim and backboard. Cue the tallest player or a ref with a broomstick. The best part? The crowd's reaction every time. Paul Pierce left Game 1 of the 2008 Finals in a wheelchair, only to miraculously return minutes later. Years later, he admitted it wasn't an injury, but a bathroom emergency. Ridiculous in the best way. Coming in at number 8, Dennis Rodman's temper got the best of him when he kicked a cameraman. He was fined $200,000 and suspended for 11 games. Yikes. At 7, we've got Kobe Bryant throwing a pass to himself off the backboard. It's one thing to do it in practice, but in a real game, that's Mamba mentality. Dwight Howard's free throw routine was so unique. It had fans and commentators cracking up. Between the shimmy and the deep breath, it's unforgettable. We're down to the top 5 most ridiculous moments in NBA history. These are iconic. At 5, it's Meta World Peace's infamous elbow to James Harden. It was so blatant, even Meta's explanation didn't make sense. Number 4, Rasheed Wallace's iconic "ball don't lie" became a catchphrase for bad calls. Every fan has yelled it at some point. Coming in at 3, Shaq and Charles Barkley's on-court wrestling match. These two giants going at it was pure entertainment. Number 2, the flu game. Or was it the bad pizza game? MJ's 38-point performance while sick is legendary, but the backstory has only gotten weirder over time. And at number 1, the malice at the palace. A full-on brawl between players and fans. It changed the NBA forever, leading to stricter rules and security measures. Unbelievable. And there you have it, the 20 most ridiculous moments in NBA history.